Up and running, and the McDo just said enter the destination data. So let's go ahead and enter it. We're doing Madeira at night on the Speedbird 526. That's the Speedbird. Actually, this is I screwed up the title of the video too. This is an A319-115, right? What is it? I don't know if it'll tell me right now. Let's see data. Let's see status. 131, 135. Anyways, right then. Let's come down. I'm gonna get a thermal printer so I can print stuff out. Like a good Speedbird captain, I've got. Great. Let's see. Let's get the weather over here. You have control.
I have control.
Palma. Hopefully they issue weather at night. So let's do flight plan review real quick. Verify. So we got top of descent, lead row, MA536, MA534, coming down. There's the RNAV with radius to fix. Try to hand fly this if we can. Alright, that's good. Rad navs. So we're gonna want where are we? So just gonna do the top hat real quick. So let's go Funchal on the left. Fun. And we'll go 05. What's the heading for that? Checking my charts here. We will go 049 inbound, and then we'll just back that up. Funchal, both sides, backing it up. 049. So it's gonna be the RNAV for runway 5. So then we go progress. We go report. Open air. Right, performance. Now we got to get the weather. Yeah, Phoenix has auto print now. Check this out. So you can actually print it. So that's good stuff. So 360 at 12 could get a little fun. Not too bad, but 330 variant 030. Few at 1600. 21 degrees out. And 1016. So the barrel for this, let's look at the chart. Oh, that's Fuerteventura, that's our alternate, which I don't have. We want the lead row. Transition levels 50. Then we got the RNP Zulu 5. I believe, is there an RNP visual for... There it is, RNP visual segment. There we go. Is it this one? Actually, yeah. That's the one. So I'm going to actually do the secondary flight plan here, and we're going to do this one. Assuming that base turn doesn't give you a heading, though. 219, 90 degrees from that would be what? Yeah. So hopefully the lights are working. This is AMSIM. So we'll hold on to this one too. So RMP Zulu, that's all the way down. You're supposed to technically fly a couple, but we're gonna go visual as soon as we can. So we'll stick in RMP 0.3 or category C, so it's 910 feet. Barrel. 910. Going in the barrel. Alright. Let's bring up the approach brief. And we'll just check the lead row chart real quick. So it's Pilomatter above 3, Mike Alpha 534 above 4, and the transition level is by ATC, so it's calling it 5,000. So we will leave it at 5,000. Key values, and then this is what we're flying. Climbed at 3,000 for the mist. Join the holding at Monarch. So this is going to be a non-precision. It is the final sector for the night. No EFIS necessary. We're going down to 910 feet AGL. No auto land. Threats is terrain. Runway is dry. APU non-precision. Weather's good. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
Alright, so we've got the Lidro arrival. Just grab the stands here. We're going to stand Alpha 7. Right smack in the middle. Planning on, you know, probably turning up here. We'll run the landing perf actually and see what we get there. Fresh, apply, reverse. Let's check out. Now that we got perf in, we'll go to fuel prediction. 7.3, so 400. So that is 62.9. So we'll just call it 63 tons for fudge factor. .63, enter. Dry runway, runway 5. 63.0. Point. No. 63. We'll do 62.9 now. Just happened there. 63.0. Enter. Uh-oh. It's getting funky now. Alright, so we're going to land on the runway and... So, 63. Yeah, we're not supposed to land. Okay. Medium. Max manual. Is that what this is trying to tell me? I don't know. I think we're slightly above max landing weight. 62.5. Yeah, so we'll go medium auto brake. It's gonna be rough as it is. So there we go. There we have that. Got that. And then we go secondary. We'll copy the active. And we'll just edit the approach RNP alpha for 05. RNAV alpha 05 and the approach via Pilum on the Lidro 1 pop-up. Alright, so we're good there. So we've done our top hat, across, up, down, and over, right? Got the weathers in there. Let's go back to flight plan on him. Progress on this guy. Coming up on top of descent with a little bit of a tailwind. There ain't shit to see out there. Medium armor. Any questions? Any questions?
No questions.
I have control.
You have control.
Alright, just coming up on top of descent. We'll give a quick PA. Like a good Speedbird captain, I have my cup of tea and my Cadbury Dairy Milk here to enjoy on the descent. And we're going on a 4,000. 4,000's blue. Thrust idle descent. Seatbelt's coming on. Folks, very good evening from the flight deck. Captain speaking, just beginning our initial descent into Madeira, Portugal. Currently, we've got just about another 20 minutes, 25 minutes to the gate. Expect to have you on the ground in just about 15 to 18 minutes. Current weather in Madeira, quite typical. Winds out of the north varying from northwest to northeast at about 15 miles an hour. A few scattered clouds at 1,600 feet hanging around the island, and a nice high pressure system. Temperature's 21 Celsius. That's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Hope you've enjoyed your flight. Cheerio, pip pip, and good day to you. We'll see you on the ground in Madeira.
Please check that your table is folded away.
Flight attendants interrupted me.
The armrest down, and your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Should see the other island here.
You're seated by a window and have lowered the blind. Please return this to the open position in preparation for landing. You may continue to use handheld electronic devices for landing. These must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger items, including laptops, to be switched off now and stowed away safely. Please take a moment
Mama
to
in the dark
the nearest
room.
exit and study the safety card in your seat area. Reminder, in the event of an emergency, leave all handbaggage
More drag.
behind. Thank you.
Can't even see the spoil brake. Pitch dark. Now we're gonna see it if I can grease the runway with the butter, as well as my good friend Captain Scott did the other day. Brought that thing in a Boston hand fluid from like 8,000 feet. Oh, I still can't get over how good that landing was. A321 coming in from a 7-hour transatlantic. Oh boy. Running high on we're running about 500 feet high. We're catching up to the path now. Downhill at a pretty good clip. Their ears are going to be hurting in the back there. Put the speed brake away. Have a bite of the old chocolate bar. Oh, it's looking for more drag. Yeah, the wind's shifting. Looking for 0.77 Mach. Running dangerously close to VMO though. It's gonna start lifting its nose now. So there's no hard limits on this. The clearance limit's to 3,000 at Pelham, so that wind is shifting quite a bit though. Can we see any lights on the... Hey, there's an island in front of us. I can even see an airport. That's not the one we're looking for, but any port in a storm, especially when you're out here. We are... I don't even know, can you see the coast of... yeah, you can see the coast of Portugal there. About 280, 290 miles out. If I do this, yeah, you're gonna get, what is it? Portugal's over the shoulder by a bit. That's actually, that's Tenerife. So it's more islands down there. I don't know, the GCVF, that's Tenerife North, right? There we go, on path. GCLA. That's La Palma. Tenerife North, Tenerife South, same island, different. Tenerife North, I think that's the one between the mountains, isn't it? Yeah, and Tenerife South is on the water. And then Gran Canaria. Where's Fuerteventura? Oh, it's all the way to the east. Just in case we need it. What's the weather? Marginal VFR. Broken at 1900. Still wants more drag. How do we fall on the path again? Look away for 2 seconds and we're 600 feet high. Big shout out to my buddy Scott, E-Top's captain for JetBlue. Hooked this up on the way home. Best landing I ever seen. And I fly a lot. That was probably the best landing in like 6 months. Although Delta guy, A321CO, kind of a crappy day. Not that it wasn't for us either. It was kind of raining, bumping around. But it was good to fly with Scott again. Hadn't got the chance to fly with him since my first JetBlue flight in 2008. And he bid that trip just so he could fly us home. Rockstar. And he proved it too. Toga takeoff. Popped off the autopilot, kind of hand flew the SID a little bit. Through some, there was wind shear alerts in the area, so he was being careful. Good man. Alright, 11.4. Gonna go sterile here after 10. Need to slow it up. Mini speed brakes coming. Bring up the approach chart now. Could actually probably direct MA526. I wonder if that's why this. I wonder if that's why this flight got that flight number, because Mike Alpha 526, the Speedbird 526. So I'm going to try to fly this decelerated. Hazy out tonight too. So we'll cut the corner here. There's another slowing down leg. Actually, we're going to fly this fully decelerated Airbus style. So we're looking for 2,000 feet at Mike Alpha 526, 3-degree down bubble. Let's have a look in the cabin. It is a British Airways cabin. Oh good, the lights are working on the approach path there. Side stick cam's coming up. I think. It is. Oh, I gotta twist the camera on for the side stick cam. Cannot give it any more drag. Alright, my turn. no chance we're gonna make. Gear down. Gear down.
Gear down.
One 1016 set.
1016 set. Passing 4,200.
Checks. Approach checklist.
Now, Barrow ref.
1016 set.
1016 set. Seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
910 feet set.
Auto brake.
Low arm. Medium armed. Medium armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Final approach.
Checked.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
An A319 doesn't want to slow down.
Radio altimeter alive.
Checks. I just cowboyed this. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Fifi, no hands, right in the bank. She's spooled up now.
Cabin crew seats for landing.
See, streaming. Just lost my nav display. This is what happens when I stream these days. There's the lead-in lights. We're way
Bank.
high.
1000. Sync rate.
Check sync rate.
100 above. Minimums.
Continue.
Checked.
Okay, I got 2 and 2 on the runway now. I don't know what it, flaps full. Phoenix is going nuts. Don't try to stream. Now I gotta put the power off. Went too high. Went too high.
Sink rate.
Terrain.
No, I don't even know how to control this anymore. I'm fully visual. I got no attitude indicator.
Too low. Terrain.
I'm on the
Checked.
backup attitude. Woo.
Too low. Terrain.
Checked.
Go around flap.
Too low. Terrain.
Check. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna stop at 2. Thrust climb.
Checked.
Open climb.
Checked.
Alright. Let's try that again. I'm gonna go right back. Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flap 0.
Sounds like the gear's still out. It's not. Alright.
Checked. 1,000 to go.
Checks. Alright. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Better safe than sorry. So I said we were going to have a decelerator approach. I didn't think we were going to decelerate that fast. The wind wasn't that bad. I think my passengers were very happy with that last move. So I'm going to pull for 190 and flap 2. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
I put plenty of gas on this thing, by the way. So we're going to go 180 now. And in the turn, we're going to configure. Here she goes again. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
here we go. Coming downhill now. 3-degree down bubble. Speed final approach.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Flight director off. Checks.
1,000. Sink rate.
Minimum
100 above.
Continue.
Checked. Minimums.
Landing.
Bank.
Check and sink rate. On the Pappy.
400.
Sink rate.
300. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots.
Thank God this runway is uphill. Manual braking. Just does not like it when I stream. How was that? I'm gonna get the play-by-play. I was happy with that for a second shot. Not quite Scott work. If it was Scott work, I would have most decidedly. I forgot about the slope on this runway. What is the slope on this runway? It's a lot. We're going to gate 8. A8. Lucky 7's good for me, I guess. Portway. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
All the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. Once it's safe to leave your seats, please do take care when you open the overhead lockers, as items may have moved during the flight and could fall out and cause injury. You may now make and receive calls and use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. Please check that you have all of your personal belongings with you before you leave the aircraft. If you require any assistance here at our destination, then please speak to our ground staff colleagues who will be happy to help. Those customers who have ordered special assistance to leave the aircraft today, please remain seated until the aisle around you is clear and our crew will be on hand to assist you. Finally, on behalf of all of us here at British Airways and the One World Alliance, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again very soon. Once again, thank you, and a very good evening to you all.
Shut down engine 2. At least I know my taxi game's on point. Second one we're going to, right? Oh, he wants us to come all the way up, does he? She, he, can't really see. Elson
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-checked.
The boarding requested.
Did I get back over? You know, I can live with that. Old school livery, too. Alright, we're shutting her down. Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
Passengers bus is coming.
That's it. They can get off in the dark. Batteries. Securing the aircraft checklist.
Oxygen.
Off.
Emergency exit lights.
Off.
EFBs.
Off.
Batteries.
Off.
Securing the aircraft checklist completed.
I'm gonna watch for the APU to come down. Should be 3 minutes.
Passengers deboarding starting.
We now disembark the aircraft. Please take care as you leave us and ensure that you take all of your personal belongings with you. Once you've left the aircraft, please follow the directions of our ground staff colleagues who will be able to direct you. Thank you.
That's the page you're supposed to leave it on. That's that. So 343. And that should be done. No, still available. There goes the APU. Good night, Irene. So they did do this in Shannon when I was there. Boy, it's the A319, hard to slow down. Alright, review. Oh, I gotta add the screenshots. I got some badass screenshots. I forgot to add those. I got some good ones at Heathrow tonight. Here. 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 And here. There's one more that I missed on the taxiway. It's 3-4. It's gotta be this one now, right? Hey, there we go. So I got some nice ones coming out of Heathrow. Another guy just taxiing in. You can see the stack. You can see all of London basically lit up. It was gorgeous. It's kind of very realistic. And then just as somebody else rotated. So maybe I'll grab those and hit them. Alright, let's see what we got. That thing thinks we landed in London? 39 FPM. I did not land in London. So here's a go around, just a straight right traffic. Second time around, yeah, see, we were which one's that? The first one or the second one? I feel like I flew the second one better than the first one. 113 at 120.99 G. Yeah, because I floated it halfway down the runway. Let's see what the approach report has to say, shall we?
Passenger's bus is coming.
Yeah, we were VMC, so that's going to be, I don't know what kept happening with the flaps. Pitch was 7, that's a little much. That's kind of normal for here, though. 7,200 feet. Yeah, we had enough runway going uphill. Actually, that's not that bad. Distance from aiming point, 339. Is that for real? Is it for real? Oh, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I just felt like we went halfway down the runway. Oh shit, no. Yeah, look at the upslope on that bad boy though. I don't know why it's not recognizing my auto throttle buttons or my buttons. Not bad. A little bit hasty on the flare there, or hesitation on the flare. If I had just kind of, it might have been all right. I can live with that though. I can live with that. So that's the first one. That was the let's get the hell out of here.
The boarding starting.
Yeah. All right, so this is a good example right here of a rushed approach versus all right, let's go around and get this again, right? So right up around 2,000 feet, a little bit of wobbly. That's all hand flown now, mind you. So not bad for something that's hand flown. And notice the curve on the way in. Like I wasn't juking and diving. Now, granted, my instruments worked a little bit better, but you know, much better. Straight around the corner, like, but just, you know, out for a Sunday drive. That's that kind of confidence you want to have right there coming in. Look at, I was dipping, you know, first approach. Yeah, first approach wasn't good. We were also, it was basically like we got to about what? Where's the descent start? You know, we got to roundabout here, and then decided we were gonna fall off the top of the cliff. So I think earlier descent into here, just briefing it up, you know, how could we do it better next time? Earlier descent into here would be better, right? And all the people are off the plane, and the flight attendants pushing from the mid exits all the way out. Come on, folks, let's go. Get on the bus. It's dark in here. And what's the cabin look like right now? We're just getting their shit and getting out of here. Why is there no smoking sign on? Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix, not acceptable. Now it's off, so let's see. Oh, it's permanently on, so it doesn't matter. Make that PEDs then. Alright, let's go here. We're in flight mode. We'll just put it in I'm not even going to put it in sleep mode. I've been hearing they've been having problems with that.
Do you want to deboard crew?
Yes, please. Go on to
Crew bus is coming.
Going to rest. Alright. Here comes the crew bus now. So I guess we can all go. From Madeira, everyone have an outstanding evening.